What's going on, y'all? It's the Caveman. Back at again with another video, and you know what? I got a problem. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant here, and I got a problem. I got a problem with a league. It's called the NBA. I got a humongous problem with the NBA. This is probably gonna be a fast video. I had a video planned out for today, a different video for the NFL planned out for today, but I decided, you know, I want to be a sports channel. I want to talk about all different kinds of leagues. I'm an NBA follower. I follow the NBA. A lot of shit went down. A lot of shit has been going down recently in the NBA. I wanted to cover it because I feel like it's ridiculous. I've had this opinion about the NBA for a while, and the way things have been going down recently, I definitely felt like this opinion, you know, is related to what has been going on lately. So I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant here. You don't even have to be an NBA fan or, you know, a very avid NBA follower to, you know, have this opinion or, you know, develop this opinion. And I'm not. I'm a very casual NBA fan. I'm not going to sit here and break down trades. You know, I have on this channel before. I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to break down this humongous trade that happened yesterday, but I'm going to break down why that trade happened and the biggest bullshit issue that it comes with that trade. You know, there's a humongous issue in the NBA that does not span across the rest of the major league sports. There's a humongous issue in the NBA that is completely unique to the NBA, and it needs to be fixed because it's making them look like high schoolers. I'm just going to tell you how things are straight up because that's what I like to do on this channel. This is what I made this channel for. I'm throwing out my opinion, and whether you like it or not, oh well. This is my opinion, and I think it's the truth, especially in the NBA. This is a huge problem, and it's the fact that these all-stars, literally these superstars, these guys that are just above everybody else, just treat the NBA like it's their side job or like it's not important. They just treat it like it's just a bunch of shit. They treat it like it's high school. They treat it like it's regular drama. They treat it like it's not their job. And I understand, don't get me wrong, there are definitely in business, in the world in general, any job you go to in the business world, there are people that are deemed more important that will get special treatment here and there. You know, it happens all over the place. That's just the way the world works. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the way shit is, all right? That's the world. The NBA, for some reason, it happens a lot more than any other major league sport. I mean, in the NBA, it happens all the time. Like, I can think of multiple instances where an all-star player throws his weight around to get what he wants because he's a big-ass baby and can't accept the situation he's in, and instead of trying to make it better, he just, you know, cries to the world and then hopes it gets changed for him. For example, James Harden, granted, I get it, he's been in Houston for a while now, but I mean, after you look like you just ate 5 Happy Meals before a post-game interview in which you throw your team completely under the bus, call them a bunch of whatever you called them, say it's a complete waste of time, you don't want to be here anymore, it can't be fixed, and then you get a trade the next day, if that's not the most bitch thing, high school bitch-ass thing made I've ever seen, I don't know what is. The amount of star power that is thrown around in this league is just abysmal. They treat it like it's a high school or middle school. They text each other in the offseason, yo, let's meet up in LA, yo, let's meet up here, yo, let's meet up here, and they just do whatever the hell they want. It's getting to a point of ridiculousness. There is actually no point in management because they just go to management, tell them what they want, and then it happens every single time. Russell Westbrook wanted to go to Washington. What happened? Russell Westbrook went to Washington. James Harden wanted the hell out of Houston for whatever reason, even though he's freaking fat. He gets sent out of Houston. He goes to the freaking Nets to build a super team there. KD wanted to go to a super team. What did he get? He got what he wanted, went to a super team in Golden State. And he's a complete meme for it now too, but I actually somewhat respect him because at least he shows up to work, unlike Kyrie Irving, who decided, nah, I don't feel like it. I'm not going to tell my coach I don't want to go to a game or I don't want to show up to work. I don't want to go to work under the contract that I signed to do this work. I decided I'm not going to want to do that. I'm not going to tell anybody important that I don't want to go to work today, and I'm just not going to show up, and all of a sudden I'm not playing basketball anymore for the next couple games because I just don't feel like it. You know, it's only his job, but he's going to treat it like it's a high school class. I don't know. It's just a bunch of bullshit to me. A couple of years ago, this guy's been pulling stunts for years upon years now. Like Kyrie Irving a couple of years ago won a ring with LeBron James, wasn't getting enough limelight, wasn't getting enough attention, and he's like, you know what? I want to go somewhere where I will get more attention. He went to the Celtics. Shit did not work out for him in the Celtics. I mean, it's just ridiculous. These guys get to do whatever the hell they want. It's getting to a point of like, where's the management? Is there anybody that's going to have a spine and say, no, you're going to suck it up and you're going to play here because this is where you're supposed to be. This is this crest you're wearing on your jersey and you're going to suck it up and you're going to make the best of it. But no, the guys will just cry and they'll go whine and they'll sit because they can. Load management, bunch of bullshit. I mean, Kawhi Leonard sits out 50 to 60 games a season because he's load managing. I mean, who does that shit? In what league, under what fucking world do you load manage? Where's this pussy ass load managing shit come from? I mean, old NBA, that shit didn't exist, but now these dudes are just such prima donna. Oh my God, I want to say so many things. Such prima donna bitches that just decide what they want to do what they want, and it's ridiculous. Who load manages? Who doesn't want to go on the court and play the best game in the world, in their opinion? I think hockey is, but that's beside the point. If I'm in that position, I'm not load managing. I'm playing every single game I possibly can because I love what I'm doing. These guys treat it like it's their side job, like it's their side gig, or like they don't care. It's amazing to me. There are guys in the league, in the NBA, every single day that bust their ass to get to the point that those guys are at. They want to be the best. They want to be just like them. They look up to those top players. And And they can't just decide, I don't want to show up today. They'll get cut, or they'll get dunked off. They'll get set. They'll get released. These guys don't have that luxury. It's a lot of shit. I feel bad for the teammates of James Harden. Boogie Cousins was complaining about the way James Harden went about it. When James Harden got exactly what he wanted. Hey, poor Boogie Cousins, man. There are dudes that just don't have that power. That don't have that ability to say, I want to go here. I want to do that. I want to do this. And they can't. Or else they'll get released. They just don't get that pass. The passes that these guys get is just ridiculous to me. Genuinely, I really do feel bad for those guys that, they go out there to practice every single day. They bust their ass. They want to be the best they can be. They want to be the best guy, the best teammate, everything they can possibly be. They want to be the best at it. And these top players, they already think they're the best, and they get to do whatever the hell they want. They get to disrespect their teammates. They get to disrespect this franchise that they're on, the team that they're on. They get to disrespect whoever the hell they want, and they get their way each and every single time. Like, it's amazing to me. It genuinely is like a high school. These guys actually treat it like it's high school. They literally are like gossiping amongst each other. They'll text each other, like I said, they'll like, oh, let's, in the off season, let's meet up here, let's play here, let's do that, let's do this, and then they'll get to do what they want. I mean, Kawhi Leonard texted Paul George and said, let's meet up in LA and play for the Clippers together. What happened? They played together on the Clippers. KD and Kyrie texted each other, let's play together on the Nets, and now they're not even, talking to each other because Kyrie's gone AWOL. I mean, I don't understand, man. That's completely Kyrie's decision. I'm not sure what's going up with him. I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about the situation to make a complete judgment, but the way he's going about it is just completely incorrect. If you want to take a leave of absence, fine. At least tell somebody. Don't just disappear. If I disappeared from my job, which I don't have, for an obscene amount of time, if I just disappeared without a trace, not said a word, I'd be off the schedule next week. I would have been off the schedule next week. They wouldn't put me on the schedule next week. I wouldn't be allowed to go back. They would tell me, no, you're getting the hell out of here. Like, this isn't a high school class. You don't get to just say, nah, I'm gonna go to the cafeteria and hang out with my buddies today because I don't want to go to geography. Like, this doesn't work like that. I don't want to go to math today, so I'm gonna go sit down in the cafeteria and hang out with my friends. You signed a contract to play basketball. You signed a contract to represent the team and play basketball for the team that you are on. You did not sign a contract to just decide not to play. Load management, I don't know what that shit is. I mean, it's just, I could go on and on about it, man. This shit, it's just ridiculous. It's like, this has been a problem for a while now, but the way this trade went down, the way James Harden went about that trade, bitch. That's all I can say is bitch. I don't know, man. I do feel bad for the guys that really bust their ass week in and week out and day out, practice hours upon hours on end, and they just don't get this type of treatment that these star players get. It's miraculous to me. This problem does not exist in any other major league sport. It exists a little bit in the NFL, a tiny weensy bit, and it only takes the most extreme situations. Deshaun Watson is on probably one of the worst franchises in all of football, and he hasn't said a word about wanting to get traded. Not a single freaking word. City of Buffalo, we don't have a team in the NBA. I watch LeBron James because I'm a bandwagon and I like the way he plays basketball. And I don't like to think of him as a bitch sometimes. But he is a culprit of this as well. He decides where he wants to play, who's on his team. He is a #1 culprit of this as well. And I won't overlook that. I mean, this shit just happens in every corner of every franchise you can look that has a star player. This shit is happening and going on, and it's getting out of hand. So yeah, I mean, I was passionate about the subject. I've been feeling it for a while. I decided with everything going on lately, it was a good time to talk about it. And I mean, I just like to tell you guys how it is and how I feel. So if you agree with me, if not, I want to know down below. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff, and I'll be coming back with more NFL content probably. I'll probably stick with some NBA and some NHL content sprinkled in here and there as the season winds down for the NFL. But, NFL content will be the main focus of this channel for the time being. But like I said, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see y'all later in the next one. Peace.